Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Everdream Just Plays here, and on this channel I normally do indie reviews, previews, but today I've got a Starfield video for you, and it's going to be a super quick one. So, we're here in the commercial district of our local Jameson. But we want the starport. Because we want to build a ship. This is going to be a ship walkthrough. So the first thing you need is you want to go to whichever one has just the city name to take you to the starport. Bam. Just the city name takes us to the starport. Check out this bad boy. Right? This is the most monstrous Class A ship that you can get. This is 120,000 credits of pure badassery. But there's a lot of questions I had when trying to build this that weren't answered in other videos. So, here at the new Atlanta starport, you're going to find this ship service technician. These gentlemen and ladies are all over the place at every starport that you can land at, etc. So you're going to talk to him. We're going to go to, I'd like to view and modify my ships.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. And so for this demo, I had a lot of questions and a lot of stuff I didn't understand when I was building this ship. And so this is just the quick TLDR version of this. Alright. So, every ship has to have the landing dock on the bottom, and your landing gears have to be on the same plane as the dock. So, or you'll get a red message down here on the bottom when you go to build your ship. You'll get a red message. So your landing plane, or basically these stairs and these feet, have to be the same dock. Nothing can hang underneath really and touch the plane, or you'll get a message. If you get a message saying that your dock must be the highest point of the ship, for example, if we stick it somewhere stupid, we're going to get an error. Invalid dock or module position. It needs to be on the outside edge of the ship. This is your docking module, and your docking module has to be on the top of the ship. This sounds obvious, but a lot of people have asked me. Now, you can put the docking module in line with the top of the ship depending on what pieces you use. I have found that the companionway allows me to do that. If you use some other pieces here, then you'll get the same message unless you pop this up on top. Cool. So now you know how to do that. Question I get number 3. How do you attach stuff to certain spots? So basically, you're having an issue getting something to attach to somewhere. Let's So let's start with, we've got engines, dockers, fuel tanks. Okay, so let's take and say that we have, storage. Cargo. There we go. Okay. We want to stick some storage on this. And for this example, I don't really care. Alright. I want to stick the storage here. But I can't. Can we edit the storage? And flip it? No, we can't. Huh. Well, that's awkward, right? We could stick it here. Let's get rid of this. If you want to stick something somewhere, okay, say I want to add something to right here. If you hover over it and light it up in green and then press the G key, anything you can put there will pop up. So we can put 3 storage things there to give our ship more storage. Now, it says we have too few landing gears. I don't actually need these, so it doesn't matter. If I wanted to add more landing gears, though, I actually have room for it. So I could still add those. I could add them here. All we need to do is delete these wings. And then press G on this. Go to gears. Press G on this. Go to gears. Now we have landing gears. And now we can press G, landing, or ballast, press G, ballast. Okay, now it says we have to add engines to increase mobility, right? So, do we have an engine we can add here? Yes, we do. We can add a Nova White. We can add an Illum 2 or an MN2 or an MN1, right? But now we have excess power usage. And you can see your power usage down at the bottom. So basically, you wouldn't be able to have all of that. But with those two there, now I have extra cargo space. I have all that. Weapon systems. Ladies and gentlemen, that last question that I get all the time is, how do you attach weapons to your ship? Alright. So, if you see this little galactic storeroom that I have here, here's a spot where I have an extra thing, okay? We're going to press G on with that highlighted. That's going to give me everything that I can attach to that, as in the previous tip, okay? I'm going to scroll through with T until I find structural. And under structural, you're going to have weapon mounts. It doesn't matter which one you need. Uh, you just need to make sure that you put a weapon mount there. So, and there's all sorts of things you can add for looks, etc. here. You know, you can, so it doesn't have to be a weapon mount. But if you want it to be, it can be. What do we have here? An electron beam? So we have a 3300A electron beam. Okay, we want these to be the same actually. So we're just gonna go and add this. Since I'm already here. So once you have your um well, your weapons mount, then you can put weapons on it. Okay. And so we have these pulse lasers here. 15 milliwatt pulse laser. $7,000 a piece. We're gonna have an error. But this is just for show, so you can add your weapons. And you see it says nominal. So now you know. We're gonna lose some mass off of the ship. So TLDR, highlight it in green and press G. Will let you see what you can put there. So if I wanted to put something here, highlight, press G. Everything that'll fit there, I can put there. And I mean, that looks pretty. This thing is pretty sick, by the way. This is pretty much the most power you can get out of a Class A, as far as I've found so far. So, with that being said, I hope these tips help you out a lot. Let me know what you think. And hopefully that gives you some clarifications. And by the way, just so you know, these top mounts are Nova weapon mounts. These things hold 3 weapons apiece. So I've got electron beams and missiles, and then 3 lasers on the front. Basically, this ship will jack you up. If you guys like this video, like it down below, comment, subscribe, let me know that it's not terrible. It's not laid out. I'm doing this just off a wing because I keep getting asked in my chats and stuff about it. Um, I do eventually plan on putting a shielded cargo hold in this, but I don't have access to one yet, so. We're gonna buy this bunch of ship upgrades we have.
Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need.
And now you see my ship with its new wings, its new cargo hold area, and its extra landing gears. Alrighty. So, highlight it in green, press G. That'll let you see what you can put on it. You need a weapon mount to put weapons on, so if you can't figure out how to do that, look for a weapon mount under structures, and that's basically it.